Sarah,
What?
take a look at this title. 4 reasons why Brits hate America.
We don't hate America.
Yeah, but we are not British. Thank God for that. Sarah, say hello to our friends.
Hi, guys.
Our friends, thank you so much for all the support. We really appreciate that. That said, Sarah, ask them for the most important thing.
Guys, leave a like, thumbs up.
And if they subscribe,
You make our day.
damn right. The link for the original video below. Now being serious, we love the Beatles. This is our favorite British couple. Show them all the love. Another thing, you can also swipe a video nowadays. Let's go.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to today's video. Bit of a controversial title, but we're going to hopefully explain how ridiculous some of these are throughout the video. But the title is why some Brits, not every Brit, hates America. It's kind of this theme of
Yeah, why?
America.
But you know what? It's kind of crazy because the UK and America should be like best friends, brothers. You know what I mean?
Yes, they have some history, right?
Oh, they have they share a lot of culture also, I think. But there is a lot of tension. It's not the first time I see people talking about this, that some Brits hate America. I think because Washington ended up kicking their ass, honestly. I could be wrong, my friends, but I really believe that. Because the UK England used it to be the empire.
Oh,
and now it's America.
So there is some jealousy.
Yeah. There is a lot of tension sometimes. But to be fair, I think this is more on the British side. I don't even think Americans care that much about the British nowadays. But they love the UK. Americans love the UK, and but there is some tension, I would say.
I think there's a big reason for it, which we will cover in the video. And then there's some other little videos which, again, they're a bit silly, a lot of them, aren't there?
All right.
I think they're all quite silly, but obviously these are some reasons.
Definitely, and again, some people in Britain will go, I don't know anyone who hates America. And that's great, because we don't know, everyone we know, people do like America. We absolutely love America, obviously, and we love doing these videos. But we do know some people who dislike America and have made comments before, and then also, I mean, you kind of get the gist of a sense of among some people, don't you?
Yeah. I'll talk about it when we get to the point. But there's somebody I know that always says they hate America, and I'll talk about it when we get there.
Yeah, I guess as well.
But hate is such a
Yeah, it's such a strong word.
Yeah, 80 is like what they did to you. It's crazy. Come on.
Oh, in America, there's people who hate Brits, but then there's a lot of people who love Brits.
Yeah.
So again, it's not the majority. It's just a few, and then we're going to hopefully try and explain some reasons, which may be silly, of why certain people don't like the country.
Yeah.
All right.
I am.
Smash that button if you're enjoying this content, guys. Smash that subscribe button as well, you absolute legends, and let's go.
So the first reason is soccer.
Soccer.
Yeah, I mean, which
You
is
guys
ridiculous.
call football
What?
soccer. And actually, it's even more ridiculous because it started in Britain as soccer.
Yeah, it's
Come on. You hate the country because they use a different word for the sport. What?
Okay.
I say soccer all the time now. Of course, you guys should use football. What are we doing, actually? But come on, it's just so silly.
started in Britain as soccer, so
And then
which
we
a lot
changed it.
which a lot of Brits don't actually know.
Actually, one thing that made me very proud recently, Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi both went to different days, but both went to the White House.
Oh, see?
I'm telling you, my friends, be ready. Soccer may become the major sport in America in the next 10 years. Probably not. But this year, World Cup is actually in America. I'm excited for that.
Yes.
For the ones that don't follow this, Portugal will actually play in Texas.
Oh, so cool. Okay.
So cool, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm super excited for that. It will be amazing if Portugal wins the World Cup.
Oh, yes.
Especially in America, for us, it would be so amazing. But I mean, this is a silly point, I think. Not that they are incorrect, but if someone hates America because of that, come on, what are we talking
It
about?
is a silly reason.
Yeah.
I don't think.
No, but that is kind of like that is one for you guys to say, to reply to a Brit if they start.
Yeah, you
blaming.
guys called it soccer first, but in my mind, who cares?
Everyone
Yeah,
knows
who
what everyone
cares?
means anyway.
Exactly. If I accidentally, well, not accidentally, if I said football to an American, as long as they know I'm on about soccer, they're not going to care. And
Yeah.
if not, we'll clarify it. And if I say soccer to them, they know I'm on.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Exactly. No one like. Well, people do care clearly, but people shouldn't care because it's really not a big deal. And I think it's even more funny when Brits go like.
It does
get all
definitely grate a
moany
lot of
about
Brits.
it, and it's like, would you like we started it?
Yeah, we
They
saw.
only call it soccer because we called it soccer.
And it's like,
Oh, okay.
why does it matter? If you want to call it football,
No, yeah, British are the ones that end up inventing the word soccer.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
And
Okay.
now they complain about it. They say,
call it football. I call it football 99% of the time. I
I think
try.
if you're talking, if you're talking to American, obviously you're gonna like. We kind of now change our language.
Yeah, I try
we
and
know
say
anyway.
soccer on
Yeah.
videos just
But
to
if
clarify.
but if not, then you kind of know what you're talking about because if we're talking about American football, we tend to say American football.
Exactly, yeah.
So we kind of I feel like it's not that big of a deal.
No, it can be a little
No,
bit
it's
confusing if
not.
someone says American says football to you, and then you start talking, but
It's
you're
not
not
worth hating a whole country over.
exactly, and you're not going to get long into a conversation to realise you're talking about two completely different sports. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're so different.
Well, yeah, exactly. As soon
Right.
as someone says you pick up and run around, you're going to know you're not talking
Yeah.
about football.
Or you talk about a certain player, you go, oh, I've never heard about a player in soccer. Oh, because I'm talking about American football. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It's really not that.
it's not a big deal,
Yeah,
but unfortunately
it's okay.
people do take it as a big deal, and that is one of the reasons, I believe.
Yep.
I guess the next one is a little bit of like just a small country.
okay.
America is massive.
It is massive.
Okay, what? So you hate America because America is massive?
Jealousy.
It doesn't surprise me when Americans say they've not been to like Europe and things.
Oh yeah.
Why do you need to? Like obviously there's some parts in Europe that are really nice, but why do you need to when you've got so much to explore in your own country?
Exactly.
We took a flight from California to Texas. It felt
No, for me, it's like America is 50 countries, in the end, because 50 states, most of the states are bigger than our country, for example. So it's kind of crazy.
like if we were in the UK, that feels like we're going to a different European country with a flight. And
That's
all that.
long. That's probably like that's the equivalent of us going to like south of Spain or something, isn't it? That
Yeah,
flight
it can
time.
be around that, and maybe a little bit longer for South Spain, but not if you want to go a little.
Why the hell are they choosing Spain as an example? Say south of Portugal.
Yeah.
further,
Yeah.
then it makes absolute sense. And it's kind of like just traveling from state to state. It's like us traveling to Europe, which we class as a holiday. So why not just not have a passport and go between your country?
Yeah, I think it's so good that they don't need a passport as well.
Yeah, don't need a passport. You don't need certain regulations. You don't have to worry about visas, I guess, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's a lot less stress-free.
Less there've been the long line at the airport for
Yeah.
the way back when you get into America.
Yeah, exactly. It seems so much easier travelling within your own country. It's not like there's much more to see the rest of the world. There is stuff to see, definitely. But if you haven't seen America, there's so much to see in America.
Yeah, I think if you,
Oh, yeah.
you know, obviously it's a lot cheaper to go within your state than it is to go to Europe from America.
Yeah, definitely. I
So
reckon.
for a holiday, like that's still a great holiday.
Yeah, which Brits don't get, I guess, because if Brits go on holiday, yes, we do sometimes go to the south.
I'm so sorry, my friend, but I had to stop the video. I was looking at my statistics on YouTube, and guess what? Most of my viewers are not subscribers. How the hell is that possible? Please consider to do it if you are one of those. That said, we are not done. Another thing, if you can follow me on social media, links below. That would mean the world to me. You make my day, as you are aware. There is also a Patreon link below, and you may find some country music reactions. Take a look. You can join for free, actually. That said, let's continue with this.
That's not like a prop. You don't see that as a proper holiday.
That's what I was about to
Okay.
say. Is like if you're in, say if you're in Rotherham and you go to Liverpool for the weekend, you don't class that as a holiday.
No, it's a great
You
weekend.
Great weekend, but you're not going on holiday. You're not going on. You have to leave the UK for it to be.
So they need to leave the island. Kind of like that. Okay.
For me, a vacation can be in my own country.
No, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Just taking a break.
But the thing is, our country is beautiful, and
It is,
We are talking
yes.
about the UK. So I'm joking, my friends. Relax, I'm joking. I think the UK is beautiful.
Class as a holiday.
Not as beautiful as. But okay, let's continue.
Yeah, I get it. Pretty
Unless
much.
maybe you're going to Ireland or something like that, or Scotland, I guess. But then
Yeah.
technically, still,
Still leaving England, aren't you? I
still,
guess.
yeah, I still doesn't really feel like when we go to
I'd say-
Rotherham,
I'd
it
say
doesn't
Scotland
really
would
feel like
be-
we're going on holiday.
Yeah, we are going to visit family, I guess. But I suppose if we were going to Scotland, we'd say it's a holiday. But but it's not the same as going
It's not the same as going
abroad.
to France or
Yeah,
somewhere like that.
Definitely.
Okay.
So the next one on the list is stereotypes.
Stereotypes.
This is a big one because I feel like a lot of movies have influenced not just Brits. I feel like everybody's opinion on America.
100%. And if you want to see a few of them, by the way, check out our 5 Lives video.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like though, this is obviously we're talking about the negative impact that stereotypes have had
Yeah.
on
Hopefully
Brits'
positive
opinions.
ones as well.
But there are definitely positive ones because we wouldn't know that much about America without having certain stereotypes
True.
that not that they are all correct because they're not.
I think most aren't.
No.
Most definitely
But they
aren't
do
correct.
like some of them, like the ones that are like not completely false, but have like a bit of a. Do you know what I mean? Like a bit of a hint
I
of
can't
truth.
think of any.
A bit of a hint of truth
I can't
within
even
it.
think of any.
Examples.
Okay, Americans all eat fast food. No, they don't.
Come on.
Okay, but I actually don't think in our country we believe this. Maybe this is a British thing, to be fair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think people tend to talk badly about other countries because they have jealousy.
Yeah, but I don't think we do this about with America.
No.
I also believe this is more a British thing. I mean, at least I'm believing on them, right? But yeah, it's true that fast food is the major thing in America. I mean,
Because they have a variety of restaurants.
yeah, and,
Yeah.
all the companies we have here are Americans, basically McDonald's, Burger King, and stuff like that. But there is amazing food in America that is not fast food. So,
Yes.
but honestly, maybe some people think that, but that tells more about you than about them.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that you are ignorant, basically.
Yeah, people often focus on negative things.
Yeah.
Things. Yeah.
And sometimes is a easy way to, when we do this type of generalizations, it's an easy way to understand the other country. You know, of course, it's just stupid.
They have a lot of fast food
And it
compared
is
to us.
good fast
So
food,
it
yeah.
makes you like think about some things that they do have.
I kind of get
That
what you
makes
mean.
sense. I've gone the really long way around that, but I didn't know how to explain it. So.
Yeah, I'm still a bit confused, but I kind of get what you mean. But I feel like there is a lot of stereotypes out there. Like with the fast food one, there will be a lot of Brits like, oh, America's just full of junk food, stuff like that, and it's a negative connotation,
It is.
which isn't true. The stereotype is that all they eat is fast food. Yes, like you say, there may be a lot of fast food chains, and again, that connotation will come across because American fast food comes to the UK.
Yeah.
But if you're a Brit who hasn't researched, hasn't been to America, hasn't experienced, I guess, the incredible culture of food, you
Yeah.
just
Yes.
think, oh, all fast food.
I mean, most people have no idea how good the food is in America. That I probably agree. You know, they don't understand the different cuisines. You know, if you say to someone, "Do you know the food in the southern region, Alabama, Louisiana?"
They have no idea.
No idea.
No.
To be fair, it's normal. Again, I mean,
Yes.
America is such a big country that and I think movies also do a bad job, to be fair. There I
True,
probably
yeah.
agree. They don't show a lot of the talking just about food. I feel like they show a lot of fast food now. The more I think about it, but yeah, it's wrong.
That's all we ever eat. Everyone's fat. Do you know what I mean? America sucks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of like is not for every Brit. Again, we're just putting it down to the group which there is a group who dislike America, and I guess stereotypes can play a big part in it. Do you think?
Yeah, I agree. We're going to finish off with what we feel is the biggest.
This is definitely the biggest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't wanna say that,
Okay.
someone comes for us.
Oh, it's definitely our opinion.
It's our
by the
opinion.
way.
The biggest reason Brits hate
Oh,
America,
boy.
I'm not going to lie, but I feel like there have been times in my life when I've gone, oh, Americans, they get it all.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And it is jealousy.
100%.
I think all the other points end up, you know,
Yeah.
being that also. But I think this one is true. You know, I mean, at least looking at the others, it's true.
100%. I reckon like 99.9% of people that say they hate America is because really they wish.
They had
Exactly.
Not necessarily,
Yes.
not
necessarily
wish they
all of
lived
it.
there,
Yeah.
but some bits like we wish we had a
Experienced it.
Walmart,
Target,
Target,
Yeah.
the food,
the food, and
Texas
stuff like that.
barbecue, like there's
Oh, yeah,
things where
definitely.
we're like,
Yeah.
oh,
No, we don't hate America.
God
we
damn
want to
it,
go,
America.
but we're all jealous of them things. 100%.
Yeah.
Lower taxes also.
I don't hate you for it, but obviously some people really do take that quite seriously.
Yeah, jealousy can be quite an ugly trait, and unfortunately people take it negatively, don't they?
Yeah.
And they think, they may not have the opportunity to go over to America as well, and just hate the idea of it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think that probably makes it worse, doesn't it, if you can't go and have it?
Can't go, and then they could potentially bash America to their mates just off the thing that because they've got something that they want.
Yeah,
I think jealousy is the biggest one.
I do as well. I think a lot of people wish they had, not even just like stores and things. I feel like patriotism. I
the
get jealous
patriotism
of the fact
is
that you guys love your country so much. Like I wish.
Yeah, actually, kind of. I am also a bit jealous of that. You know, I always.
We are also jealous.
Yeah, now that they are making a great point here.
Yeah.
The thing that you guys love your country so much, all the
Yes.
flags and stuff like that, makes me a bit jealous because, you know,
We wish we were like that. Yeah.
and we also didn't grow in a culture like that. You know, and I think that to your brain is something very positive. To be fair, you know, loving your country, thinking your country is the best, even if it's not. But that's okay, you know. It's your country. It's the best, you know.
That would
Yeah,
happen more here, but
100%.
it's just not, obviously not the way that we do things,
Yeah,
which
definitely.
is sad.
Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video.
Yeah.
Audrey has woken up, so we're just going to leave it at 4, aren't we?
Yeah.
Smash that if you enjoyed, guys.
Okay, my friends, show them all the love again. Link for the original video below. I suppose a lot of you guys know the Beatles, but if you don't, again, there will be a link below. So, fact that you guys came from André and Sarah. That's it, Sarah. Interesting points.
It is, yes.
I thought it was 5. I guess it's 4.
4.
The last one, I think, is the best.
Conclusion of this video.
yeah. And I think all the other 3 points go into the
Exactly.
fourth, basically. So yeah, say goodbye to our friends, Sarah.
Bye, guys.
Bye, our friends.